Hello, this is Sonia with the Inspired Pen, and I'm going to do a walkthrough video on a project I just finished. I'm really excited about it. This is a different project than one I've done before for sale in my Etsy shop. I've done my personal journal. I call it my experimental journal. Is kind of crazy, and it's got a bunch of different kinds of papers in it. And I decided to do these kind of along the same, route. So these. My idea was, how would you make a junk journal if you were traveling and you wanted to save everything that you were collecting in your travels? And so that brought me to these. So these are an Asian-inspired junk journal series that that I've made that have a bunch of different. All the covers are different. Everything that's inside is pretty much different, and they're really just very interesting. I'm hoping I don't get too much glare doing the video, but here we go. So this is the walkthrough of this is the first one I'm going to show you. It has this great it's a kind of like a grass fabric on the spine. All of them have this little bamboo embellishment on the spine, and they all have this absolutely gorgeous paper on them. None of these have a closure on them because they lay flat pretty nice. They all have these collage pieces on the front, and then the inside, they're all different on the inside. This one has this it's kind of like a little plaque thing. This one actually says reception. I had to look up what these say. And then I have included a ton of different things that are paper clipped in. I made each journal has 3 of these paper clip dangles that I've made. And they have a ton of different paper. I mean, some of this is out of like a craft magazine. The white paper in here is computer fed pen paper. It's vintage. And then there's some different schematic things for different things to make. More paper. There's these comic sheets. There's these came out of a couple of books that I have. Just a bunch of just random kind of things that go along with the theme. So I'm just going to run through these really quick because I have 5 to show. So there's 5 of them. Just a ton of different papers and different things in them that are all kind of Asian themed. These ones have a doll making page. The center signature of all of these, and these are all removable signatures, by the way. The center signature of all of these has this mini signature that I made out of vintage greeting cards. And they have paper clips in them. They have paper. They have these absolutely gorgeous stationery sheets, and then an envelope that I put in here that has the pocket in it. It's kind of like a, sort of like a rice paper, so it's thinner. And then there's the pocket, and it's got tons of different stuff that I've tucked in there to help decorate. Like I said, they're greeting cards, so, they all have some sort of brochure, this one has this travel brochure in it. They all have some sort of brochure in them. This one has this kind, with all sorts of sites to see. They have these postcards in them. These are from a zoo. And then there's bonsai tree pages that I used in here as well, and tons of just crazy comic book pieces. Here's a writing practice page. This side's blank. This other side does have some writing on it. Candy store. I made these miniature. I have a big version of this that I cut out from the front of a crafting magazine, and I shrunk them down so they'd fit in here, but I thought they were really, really pretty. I've included more of those pages in here to decorate. I'm sorry, my voice is a little off because I'm just getting over a cold. So these absolutely gorgeous pieces that, vintage pieces that I've copied so I could spread them around the books a little bit better. And then, like I said, they all include that. And the next one, that's the cover. And there's the spine dangles on that one. And then this has it's kind of a different paper, it's slick, for directions on how to do, I think it's some kind of basket weaving. That came out of a basket weaving book. And then there's some pages from a trip that somebody took I put in here. Like I said, I wanted to make it feel like, you know, this is something you could put together while you were traveling. There's all of those pages. The overall pages are pretty much similar, but there are different pieces tagged in here, and different styles of paper. Again, there's an envelope with stuff tucked into it, that gorgeous stationery. Another brochure, travel brochure. This one has a map in it, so that would be fun to take out and cut apart and put in the pages as an embellishment. And there's that. And this is the next one. That's the cover. There's the spine embellishments. There's spine dangles. And just more, I mean, there's points of interest kind of pages in here. It's just all sorts of fun stuff. More of those doll making pages. Travel site pages. More vintage pieces that I made copies of. This is directions for something. This is I tea stained a bunch of these tea tags and put those in here. These are from a vintage calendar that I sized down so they fit in here because the calendars are really big. And the actual pages wouldn't fit in here at all. There's more pages there. And then this is the next one. This one's it's kind of an orange. I'm hoping that shows on here. And then this is an invitation. More spine paperclip dangles, another one of those, kind of paper dolls, I guess. Wrapper off of chopsticks. Like I said, I just put whatever felt like it went with the theme in here. So there's all sorts of random stuff to just decorate. If you're going to use this as an art journal or a junk journal, it would work either way, and then you can decorate your pages. And, you know, there's plenty of stuff in here to do that. Here's another travel brochure. This one's slightly smaller. There's a bookmark. I made this as kind of a tag or a bookmark that you can decorate. And these fun pages, lots of colors. Some more practice writing. Those beautiful calendar pages. And then the last one, this one's actually my favorite. I love how the cover of this one turned out. It's so pretty. And this one has another one of those plaque things. I think it says unauthorized access forbidden or something like that. I did run it through Google Translate. So, there's a sake recipe, little booklet. Tons and tons and tons of different papers. More of the comics. More pages out of a candy thing. For treats. I'll open that up and decorate it. More directions out of that craft magazine. I think that whole magazine's basket weaving. I think one of them was basket weaving and one was doll making. And more of that computer paper, another pocket that's full of different things, just little things. This one is, this is in Canada, but it's a bunch of different places that you can see in Canada, but it has a lot of Asian places to go to as well. So I thought, well, that works. more about a trip someone took, more bonsai pictures. They're very, very, very generally and very eclectic and very different, and just a crazy amount of different surfaces to work on, which I love that. Different surfaces to work on. And then that is the end of that. So these are all now currently listed in my Etsy. This is my first series for this year. I have another Asian inspired one I'm going to do, but I have to learn how to embroider to do it. So that's going to take me a bit to figure out. But that one, I'll definitely do a video of that one when I get it done. Anyway, so these are, there's 5 of them in the series, and they are all currently listed and available. And I hope you have a nice day, and thank you for watching.